Hello, my friend. I've got a very fun video for you today. We are going to go shopping at Ulta together. I asked the collective brain on Twitter what I should buy going to Ulta because I wanted to do a full face of products that I had never shown you. And they gave me a bunch of really great suggestions. So I am really excited to share that with you because I honestly think some of these products should be talked about. There should be more people talking about these products because some of them are really good. So if you want to see what I bought, how I got this look today, using the products that I bought, hang tight, we're getting into it right now. So the concept was I was gonna come down here and I was gonna show you just a full face of products that I had never showed you, and then I realized I was missing a lot of products to show you a full face. So I asked on Twitter, I said, what should I go buy? So I went and bought a bunch of stuff, but I brought you with me. Are you ready to go shopping at Ulta? Because I'm gonna take you with me right now.
All right, my friend, I just got to the Ulta. I'm excited to take you in my Ulta with me. Not like it looks any different than your Ulta. Probably look exactly the same. But I'm going to go in and buy some more stuff because apparently I don't have enough to do a full face of first impressions. Well, it's not all first impressions. Some of the things, a couple of things I've tried a little bit. It's mostly first impressions. Anyway, all right, let's just go into Ulta because my Twitter...
You're back online.
Because my Twitter followers have given me some suggestions of what to buy. So
head northeast.
So let's go in and see if they have the things my Twitter followers say I should get. I'm excited. All right, Carrie said I should get this. And I like Carrie, so I'm getting this. ColourPop Blush Crush is sold out. I'm sorry. I would have gotten it. I don't know if this is new or not. I don't think it's new. But I've never tried the waterproof one. I tried that one, but not this one. Which one? I'm gonna go fair beige, I think. Ooh. This looks really cool. So it says that you put it on black in order to make it like a duochrome. I would get the purple one, but the purple one's sold out. Makes me sad. I don't really want any of the other colors. I legit didn't know any of these brands were here in the store. So Grande Cosmetics, Ofra, and Sugar Pill. Like, I legit didn't know. Oh, Vamp Stamp. What? I did not know these brands were here, so I think I'm gonna get one of these. These look cool. Should I get matte plus sparkle or just matte? Oh, I don't know. I don't have any testers out. I don't know what to do. Okay, we're gonna do one of each. How much are they? $18 each. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this Duchess one, and let's do this Locket one. I don't know. I guess maybe I can use this as like pre-primer. Skincare kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't really see anything else over here that looks new and interesting. So I'm gonna grab this. This looks kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna get dark brown. It's of course the only one they don't have the stinking sample out for. Let's see, dark brown. Medium and dark brown hair. I'll go with that one. Have you tried anything from Sugar Rush yet? Because their display is so stinking cute. I'm gonna try Clean Blush. Let's try this one. I don't know. They all look like they've been opened before. I think we're good though. I'll double check it just to make sure, but I think we're good. I didn't think I saw it, but I found it. I found it, my beauty. I'm gonna try the highlight and contour stick, I think. I think I'm gonna go with White Pearl. Here we go. So that's what that one looks like. I think this one's gonna be the best one for me. Oh my gosh, they're $40. Oh my gosh. All right, I made it out of the Ulta alive. 180 bucks later. But we're gonna get to test lots of things. I'm not complaining. We're gonna get to test lots of things, and I lived. and we're good. And I always feel really awkward filming in like Ulta and Sephora, because the one time I almost got kicked out at Sephora for filming. So I get like really nervous to like talk and be filming in places. So yeah, but I'm excited to try this stuff. So I'm gonna go home right now and I'm gonna set up and we're gonna play. And I'm excited.
So I made it home, I unpacked my Ulta bag, I got it all laying out in front of me, and we're gonna go ahead and zoom in so we can get all up close and personal on my face so we can see how these products work. Okay, so first up, if you watch my primer video, you know that not everybody necessarily needs a pore filling primer, and I am one of those people that doesn't necessarily need that. So I decided, because someone wanted me to get something from Milani, I thought I would try this as kind of like a skincare pre-foundation kind of situation. This is the Milani Green Goddess, and is their cannabis sativa seed oil. It's skincare kinds of stuff. Looked at the ingredients, and the number one ingredient in here is sunflower seed oil, which I absolutely love to see. There isn't a whole lot of research on cannabis sativa oil in skincare yet. I will link my full video on cannabis in cosmetics down below in case you're curious to learn more about that topic. But we'll try it. There's meadowfoam seed oil, there's squalane in here, rice bran extract. I mean, there's all kinds of good things in here, but there's also some fragrance in here. There's bergamot fruit oil, which is terrible. If you do not like fragrance, this is not going to be a product for you. Let's see, anything else that stands out as being really bad? There's eggplant fruit extract. I can't say I've ever seen that in cosmetics before. And that's all I see in here that's standing out to me right now. That bergamot, man, I don't know why they have to do that. Why do you have to do that? You create a product with all kinds of goodness in there and then you just throw bergamot in there. Like, come on, man. It must have smelled a little funky or something. That might have been it, because sometimes cannabis sativa seed oil can smell a little funky. All right, so let's go ahead and start with this. I'd rather put on less than too much. Feels very oily on the skin right now. I mean, it does have sunflower seed oil. I definitely smell that bergamot. Woo, that is strong. If you are sensitive to fragrance, this is gonna be instant headache. What a shame, man, what a shame. It does feel pretty good on the skin though, but it definitely has an oilier feel to it. Let me go get my bare ears, get my hair out of the way. Hold on a second. Bare ears found. Ugh. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And comments. I just realized this was out of frame when I was showing it, so I just wanted to show you what the bottle looks like. It's really, really beautiful. It's a glass bottle, and then it's got a glass dropper in it, and it is green, which is really cute. It's kind of fun to see green oil. Let's move on from that. So this is a company called Peach Sea. It's a K-beauty brand. This was sent to me by Yes Style, and they wanted me to try out some of their K-beauty products. So this is something they sent. I've been using this quite a bit, and I actually really, really like it a lot. My skin actually doesn't feel as oily as it did a minute ago, so that's really good. I hope that doesn't interfere with this product. I don't think it will, based on my previous experience with this foundation. So the big downfall of this particular product is that it is a K-beauty product and it is mostly made for Korean consumers. Therefore, the shade range is absolutely just terrible. I think they make 3 shades, something like that. But it is a beautiful medium coverage product if you can find your shade. I have used this applied with a brush before and it is a little bit faster, but I don't feel like I get the same coverage as when I use their little spongy thing. All right, on recommendation, I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Hopefully I got the right shade. We will see. I got this shade. What did I pick? Oh, I picked Fair Beige. Hopefully it works because I just ripped the box. All right. Looks pretty good. Got a big fat doe foot applicator. That's one thing I feel like Shape Tape really helped with, is this nice big fat doe foot applicator, because I don't remember seeing that before Shape Tape, and now I feel like a lot of concealers do have that, which is awesome. And I'm just gonna blend it in with my fingertips. Maybe I'll do fingertips on one side and I'll do a sponge on the other side. It's definitely looking really nice. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Blendiful on the other side. My fingertip side definitely looks like it's got more coverage, so I'm gonna go in a second time on the Blendiful side. I feel like the shade match is good though. I'm excited about that. Nice. I really like that. That's really pretty. I really like that. Yay. Okay. So next up, Revolution Pro New Neutral Translucent Pressed Powder. I just grabbed this because I was looking for a pressed powder and I didn't know what to grab. So I grabbed this one. Why are these boxes so hard for me to open today? I've never tried anything from the Revolution Pro line. Have you tried anything from them? I have tried things from like their 4 other lines, but I've never tried anything from here. Oh, I didn't realize it was white. Hopefully it turns out okay. I bought this Linda Hallberg puff when I was testing out different possible comparisons to the Blendiful, and this one is not even close to the Blendiful because it's not nearly as firm, but what I found is that instead of using it for a foundation, which I don't think it was necessarily intended to anyway, works great for powders. I just applied a lot of powder on here though, so I might be in trouble. Let's just go real light.
It was at this moment the chief knew. Chief f***ed up.
Holy moly, okay. Apparently we're baking. I'm gonna blend that in because that's insane looking. Okay, this is not translucent. This is white. Oh, I'm in some trouble. I'm in some trouble, no. I look like a real booty guru now. Okay, that is not translucent. I'm not putting that all over my face. That's probably a bad idea. Oh crud, what do I do now? That was my product was supposed to go all over my face. Okay, I had just gotten this It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation and it's way too dark for me. So maybe if I mix that in a little bit, maybe because I feel like I look insane. But I think this is the way that real booty gurus do it though, is they make their under eyes really light. But I don't trust it. I don't trust myself. Do I look weird? I feel like I look weird. Okay, we're just gonna keep going and pretend that didn't happen and hopefully it'll all end up turning out okay in the end. I'm not so sure about that. All right, let's go ahead and go into brows. So this is called Sketch and Set. Okay, so let's see. On this side, I guess this is the sketch side. And then on this side is the set side. Oh, I see, Tarte. I see what you're doing here. Let's try it. Something about neon pink plastic makes me think of like cheap toys. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely, might just be in my head. Hopefully the product inside is magical. Okay, so it's not particularly hard or particularly soft, which is good. It doesn't seem to be sticking into my brows. That makes me happy. Color match seems good. Yes. Brows definitely could use some tweezing, but we're not going to worry about that today. I like that like not perfect brows is back in, you know, the block Instagram, every hair has to be in the perfect place kind of brows. I'm one real big fan of that. All right, I feel like I need a spoolie before I do this. I'm getting a spoolie itch. Let me get a spoolie. I'm just gonna use the back of this CoverGirl brow pencil for a spoolie because I can't find my regular spoolie. I wonder who came up with the name spoolie. It's such a silly sounding word. All right, now I'm gonna go into this brow gel, this tinted brow gel, and see how that works. Got a couple little flakes happening. I like the wand on it. I like that it's small, so I don't have to worry about it kind of taking over the size of my brow. That actually worked out really nicely. I don't see any clumps in there. It doesn't feel particularly sticky. It just wiped away really easily. So like sometimes with these, like they'll smudge if you miss. It didn't do that. That makes me happy. We'll see how it feels when it dries and see if it feels crunchy. So verdict's still out on that, but so far I actually really like this. So for eyeshadow primer, I bought these on a whim. These are the Core Crayons by Linda Hallberg, and it comes with all of these colors here. I've used the light core one before because that's the one that's the least scary to me. So it's like, do I use something I haven't used before or do I use the light core again? I think I'm gonna try, let's try the grayish core and we'll see how that goes. And I might end up lightening it up a bit with eyeshadow, we'll have to see. Okay, and these are regular sharpened pencils. So hopefully it'll end up looking pretty good and I won't need to mess with that. They feel like eyeliner pencils. They don't feel particularly creamy. I was expecting them to feel more like the NYX pencil in Milk, but it doesn't feel that way. It's definitely more eyelinery than I expected. It's tough to get onto the lid and it's tough to blend out. But this is a nice like one and done eyeshadow look too. Like if you blend it out the right way, you could really just be done here. but we're not gonna do that. We gotta make it more interesting. That worked out pretty well. All right, for eyeshadow today, this was sent to me by Jolie Beauty. I actually had tweeted out that someone had sent to me one of the Jolie Beauty palettes, picture of it, and they said that it looked a lot like the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 2 palette. So I like tried to match up the shades, and I realized that it definitely wasn't a dupe for that palette. It wasn't the same thing. They're very similar color stories, but they're different. So Jolie Beauty reached out and they asked if I would try some of their products. So I've never tried this before. This is their Radiance palette, and it looks like this. It is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm really looking forward to playing with this. So instead of talking through this whole thing, I'm probably just gonna throw some music in the background. So, you know, we'll speed it up a little bit, speed up the process.
We're soaring up high, got no clue. How do I know what I mean to you? Yeah. Say it out loud, spill the truth. Tell me how I'm gonna get close to you. Yeah. High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me you're lost, feel so blue, leaving me on the spot. So
all right, so yeah, that's how I look. Okay, so just some just quick thoughts on this so far. This shade Crystal is insane, but it is extremely delicate. When you touch it, it feels like it's just gonna fall apart in the pan. So the shade Falling is a very gritty glitter. It doesn't have much holding it together. Let me swatch it for you. I'm not a fan of this glitter formula, but the Crystal shade, let me swatch that one for you. This one is definitely a little bit creamier. They're definitely unique formulas, I'll tell you that. I was surprised when I put my finger in Falling that I even got it this opaque on the eye. So this may be better as like a topper over another shadow. When I use this again, I'm definitely not gonna use that just on its own. I feel like it needs something underneath it to be fully opaque because I can see my skin through it. I think that if I wasn't using that Linda Hallberg crayon, I would like this a lot less. The mattes were pretty easy to go on, definitely not the easiest to go on, but pretty easy, not so bad. It also may work different with a different kind of primer that isn't so dry. Maybe it would work better, or if I used like a setting powder or something over top of the crayon. There's lots of things that I just don't know as far as why the mattes weren't perfect to work with, but they were good. They definitely weren't difficult to work with. So I'm curious to play with this a little bit more because there's definitely interesting things going on here. Very unique. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the Physicians Formula Waterproof Ultra Fine eyeliner. I don't know how old this is. I would imagine it's probably been around for a little while. I've never tried the waterproof one. I've only ever tried the regular one, and I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was super fab, but I know a lot of people absolutely love it. So, it's been years. Let's go ahead and try the waterproof one. I love the bend on it, but like I remember, it just isn't as opaque and black as some other eyeliners that are similar. I do really like the brush tip though. The brush tip is fabulous. And not everybody wants a super opaque eyeliner. So if that's you, then maybe you'll like this better than some of the other ones that I'm more of a fan of. Right now, I'm mostly using the one from Ofra and the one from Makeup Maniacs. The one from Doll 10 is also really, really good. Those are kind of my current favorites. I don't think this one's gonna top it. I'll have to tell you that. I don't think this one's gonna top it, but I do like it. It's just, I don't like how much you can see the eyeshadow. Like, I like my black liner to like go over my eyeshadow, but you know what? It also might be this eyeshadow formula because it is so unique. Maybe other eyeliners wouldn't be able to go over it either, but this is kind of what I remember about the Physicians Formula eyeliner from when I used it before. So you'll have to tell me if you've used it, whether you have that experience that your eyeshadow kind of shows through it. But I don't know. Again, this is just first impressions, and I am going to be bringing these back in favorites and fails and stuff, so I am going to be playing with these more. All right, Carrie told me to get this. This is the new Exhibitionist Uncensored Mascara by CoverGirl. This was not sent with the other CoverGirl PR stuff, and I'm curious as to why they left this out. Maybe it just didn't fit in with the rest of the aesthetics, because everything else is kind of like a pink and white theme, and this one doesn't really go with that theme, so maybe that's why they didn't include it. All right, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, we've got a straight wand. And one thing that I find is that sometimes mascara, it takes a little while for it to get to its kind of true form. You know, you need to use it a few times to get a full experience with it. So I won't judge it too terribly hard, but I definitely have had mascaras, even drugstore mascaras, that are perfect from the jump. Right now it seems to be coloring my lashes, and that's about it. I don't see any length or volume at all. Well, that's sad. We're getting a little bit of length, a little bit of volume. If you already have full and long lashes, you may like it. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not blowing me away. Not super impressed. Maybe that's why they didn't send it in PR. So now let's go ahead and move on to contour. All right, this is the Uma Beauty Double Take Sculpt and Strobe Stick. This was the most expensive thing that I bought. I really hope I love it. I'm really hoping I love it. Okay, hopefully nobody's touched it because I didn't double check to make sure. They both sides look brand new, so that's a good thing. And we'll start at the top of the ear and work our way toward the corner of the mouth. It's definitely got a lot of pigmentation. I like the color. Blended out pretty nicely. I feel like I need something here, like some kind of powder to kind of blend down there a bit, but that blended out really nicely, and it didn't completely go away. It just blended out to being less intense, which is what you want, so that makes me happy. All right, let's try the other side. I feel like this side's blending a little better. I think it's just because I'm getting used to the product now that I kind of know what to expect with it. I like that. That's pretty. Okay, request for cream blush. So I got this one from Sugar Rush. I thought it was super cute. This is in the shade Ocean Girl. Very nice. Kind of see what we're dealing with here before I put it on instead of just going in like I did last time. Looks like it's got a nice light pigmentation to it. Let's try it. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. I'm definitely feeling like I'm hating the translucent powder. The white powder, not translucent. The fake translucent powder. I feel like my cheeks need like something to calm them down a little bit. They're a little crazy. Kind of blended in a little bit. All right, that looks a little better. Okay, so I have this Makeup Maniacs highlighter that I wanted to show you, but I don't know. Should I use the Uma Beauty one? I guess I could probably just use this Makeup Maniacs one since we saw, I don't know, I'm debating. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the Uma Beauty, and then we're gonna put the powder highlight over top of it. Just so we can play with both, because I'm gonna show you both. Okay, it looks like it's a very similar shade, actually. So let's, ooh. I feel like this is their lightest shade, and I think this would be too dark for someone that's lighter than I am. So if you are lighter than I am, I would definitely recommend swatching in store before you purchase their lightest shade. So it gives a nice subtle shine. It's not super blingy highlighty. This is in Raging Rose by Makeup Maniacs, and this was sent in PR. Well, that sets that off nicely. I feel like my pores are really showing, and I do not have very large pores, so if you do have large pores, this combo probably will not be very good. But again, it also might be that translucent powder too. Just messed up my whole game. All right, Sugar Pill lipsticks. I got two of them. I got Duchess, which is a matte, and Locket, which is a matte plus sparkle. So let's see what we got. Ooh, that's dark.
That's way darker than I expected. Okay, let's try this one. Whoa, these are both way darker than I expected. Whoa. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like sugar. It smells like candy. Ooh, I like that scent. What do you think? So we're going to start off with this one, and we're going to ombre it with that one and see how it goes. And if we don't like it, it's just makeup. It'll wash off. No biggie. I'm not sure if I like this with this eye look, though. It sure does have a very nice olfactory effect over here. You can see that glitter in there. That is so cute. You see the gold glitter in it? On my teeth. That's fun. It matches the gold glitter on my eyes a little bit. All right, well, this is the matte one. I might just kill the whole thing with this, but we're going to try it anyway, just because we're having fun. That's kind of fun. It doesn't match my eyes. So, let's take off the headband. Oh, yeah. Let's see how we're looking. I don't know. It's kind of fun. I kind of like how it came out. Is that it? Is that my whole face? I guess so. Ooh, lashes. I forgot. And finally, I got these a few days ago from Ulta online, and I've never tried these. These are the Ardell Naked Lashes. And it says blend seamlessly with an invisible band, and these are the 424. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on, and I'll be right back. All right. Lashes are on. I think they're really cute, and they definitely blend in with my natural lashes pretty well. I think the glue's still drying on this one. I think they look really good. So let's go ahead and zoom out for final thoughts. All right, so let's go through one by one, give you kind of a little summary of how I'm feeling right now. Again, I do have favorites and fails coming up at the end of the month. I would imagine a lot of these are going to make an appearance in that. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed for that. All right, so let's start off with the Milani Green Goddess. It's such a shame they put the bergamot in here. Other than that, it seems very, very nice. I definitely want to use this more. I'll probably end up using it more as a nighttime thing because it is kind of heavy, but it really wasn't so heavy to go on underneath makeup. I don't feel like it messed with my makeup at all. So if you have very dry skin and you need something to really hydrate your skin before you put on your foundation or whatever, then this might be an option for you, other than the bergamot, which is one of my least favorite fragrances to see because it is more sensitizing, at least according to the research that I've done, than a lot of other fragrances. So yeah, so that's a big no, but other than that, it seems great. The Peach Sea Honey Glow Cover Cushion in 02 Beige. Again, I absolutely love this. It has been wonderful for me. I've used it multiple times. It's very easy to go on. The biggest drawback to this is that there's hardly any shades, which is such a huge bummer. But other than that, it's really, really good. Definitely a huge no. Least favorite product of the day is the Revolution Pro New Neutral Translucent Pressed Powder. This is not a translucent powder. This is extremely opaque white powder. I just noticed that there is a little puff down here. I don't think that would have helped though. I mean, it is straight up white. So, oh my gosh, this is definitely gonna be a no. This will probably end up being returned to the store because there's just no way. There's no way. The Linda Hallberg crayons, I wish they were just a little bit creamier. I feel like they are quite dry, but my experience so far with the two shades, I do like them, but I don't think I would repurchase them at this point. They're just okay for me. And maybe that's because I'm not a makeup artist and these are maybe more meant for makeup artists. I know that a lot of makeup artists really love this brand. So I don't know. I'm still trying them, but so far, not my favorite. The Radiance palette by Jolie Beauty. I'm really looking forward to using this more. Again, the glitter shades are way too dry. This one is very delicate. Be careful. I want to play with the mattes and the foiled shades in here more before a final verdict on it, though. All right. Oh, I missed the concealer somehow. The e.l.f. concealer got misplaced a little further down. The e.l.f. concealer, I really love this. I really enjoyed it. I'm curious to see whether it's going to crease in my fine lines. I'm curious to see the lasting power on it. So this is something I will definitely continue testing, but so far, so good. The Tarte Sketch and Set, oh my gosh, very pleasantly surprised by this. My brows do not feel super crunchy. On a level of no crunch to extreme unbearable crunch, I would say I'm at about a 4.
It definitely doesn't feel sticky or anything, but I can feel that my brows are a bit stiff, which I personally don't really like. I like a hold that doesn't feel like it's really holding. But that being said, I do really love the brow pencil in here, and I really like the brow gel. So curious to try this just a little bit more. Physicians Formula eyeliner. It's fine. Really love the brush tip. Don't like that it's not as opaque as some of my other favorites, but really liking it, will continue to use it. Really curious about the waterproof aspect of this. I'll keep you posted. The Sugar Rush Ocean Girl blush, really love this. I'm not a huge fan of cream blushes, but this one was extremely easy to use. Really love this a lot. The Uma Beauty Contour and Highlight Stick, really love the contour shade, but if you're lighter than me, again, you probably won't be able to find your shade in this line. The highlighter is much more subtle. I really want to use this on its own without topping it with another highlight. I feel like that would give a much better idea of how this is going to work for me. So definitely going to continue using this. But as far as the contour, I feel like I can speak to that more. Very easy to blend, very easy to use. Didn't kind of rub away in weird places. Just very functional. Really enjoyed using this. The Makeup Maniac highlighter, I have used this quite a bit and I do like it. Let me go ahead and swatch this on its own so you can see. It is a buildable highlighter. So it's one of those that you can really start off with without it being super glowy and then build it up to being more opaque. So it is a very nice highlighter. I'm very much enjoying using this so far. The lipsticks are so fun. They are dry. Let me kiss test it. You can see a little bit of transfer. That is very similar to the Dose of Colors ones where they transfer maybe a little bit from the inner rim of the mouth kind of thing, but overall they feel like they've dried down pretty much completely. They feel comfortable on the lips. They don't feel overly dry. Again, I want to wear them more to see what I think of them. I think the glitter one is so incredibly fun with the gold glitter in it. Definitely curious to see how that wears down, whether the glitter will still be on my lips or not. We will see. And I did have fun ombreing this. I think that came out actually much cuter than I expected it to be. And then finally, the Naked Lashes by Ardell. Really enjoyed putting these on. Very easy to put on. The band was very flexible. No effort at all, really, to put these on. They weren't obnoxiously long, so I didn't even have to trim them. And they do look pretty natural. I don't like very big long lashes, so this is right up my alley. All right, my friend, you know what time it is. It is your turn in the collective brain of Makeup Awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. I would love to know your thoughts on these products that I use in this video, or anything that you've been trying recently and absolutely loving or absolutely not loving. I would love to hear what you have to say down below in the comments section. And if you haven't already hit the thumbs up button and you did enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It tells YouTube to share it with other people so that more people can find the content and enjoy it. If you'd like to hang out a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a video for you right down there to watch. But if you gotta go, I totally get it. You got stuff to do. It's no problem. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very soon.